What is up, beautiful people? I just wanted to really tune in about this. My name is Blythe Langford. I'm a holistic business coach, entrepreneur, and I also have a podcast and YouTube channel called Upgrade with Blythe Langford, which helps you upgrade every part of your life and your being. And I really wanted to tune in about this subject at the moment, which is, do you give up on yourself before you even get started? This is something huge. How are you giving up on yourself before even getting in the arena, giving it a go, and seeing if it's actually right for you? As a coach, I see this a lot, especially people right at the start before we start working together. Like, I don't work with everybody because I don't need to. I'm high intention. Like, I will give every part of my being to every single one of those people that I have a call with, whether I work with them or not, because I'm not attached to the outcome. I'm doing great, and I only want to work with people that I know are ready to step in there. Hey, Eric, I'm only want to work with people I know are ready to step in the arena and give themselves a go. And it just breaks my heart regularly when people aren't even willing to give themselves a go to get in the arena, to get the life that they want to live. And this is something that I would like to say, hey, Kevin, this is something that I actually love doing with people, just helping them see what their limitations are and helping them to go through and have an amazing experience of actually breaking through these limitations, because these limitations are put there as a reason. They're put there in front of you in that moment in time for you to make the decision whether you get to choose yourself and the life that you want, or whether you get to stay stuck in your problems and in the things that you don't love, because you always have that choice available to you. And it's so much easier if you've got the right people around you holding that container for you and guiding you so that you can be set up for success every moment of the way. So this is what I love to do with the people that I work with, because there is nothing better. Like, I had an amazing call with a guy that I've just taken on board, and just yesterday, and then today he's already had huge shifts in his life. It's like, fuck, how is this shit happening so fast? I'm like, this is what we do. This is the time that we're in. We're in 2020, the time of transformation. It's like been the prophecy since forever, right? So we get to live that. We get to have our experiences come, and our hopes and dreams with the right guidance. Once we break through these limitations, be right there. And you can break through a limitation like that. This isn't something that needs to take like months or weeks to be worked on. Why can't it just be like that? You know, you can go to a therapist, which might take like 10, 12 years, and you still haven't overcome your limitations because you're just dealing with your past stuff. Really dealing with your past stuff is bringing it right into the fucking present and actually dealing with it and going, whoa, this is what's here for me. This is what's come up. I'm going to deal with this thing. And it's about having the right support around you with people that know how to hold that container for you and know how to support your soul to actually go through those limitations, right? Because there's one thing to go to a therapist and talk for 10 years, and that therapist will actually listen to the stories that are there and give you, because I've been to lots of therapists, and give you tools to actually deal with the stories that are coming up, right? The verbal stuff that's coming up. As a coach, as a really fucking ninja coach, and there's many of us out there, we will see through your fucking stories and we will see the actual limitations and what's behind that. And we go there. We go to those places, because once you deal with those things, and it doesn't need to be, like I said, it's not like a massive long journey. It can be like that's what that thing is. It's that fucking, like, for example, what come up today with one of my clients. Anyway, I was like, I didn't ask her if I could share that, so I'm not going to go through that. But like, having these things, when they pop up, it's actually, we get to go into those spaces. And it might be like, a lot of the time it comes back to self-worth, or being like needing to please other people and never putting ourselves first. Or I see this a lot with coaches as well. They make it all about themselves rather than about the person that they're there to serve. You know, like, for example, like I work with a lot of coaches, and it'll be like, oh yeah, but I need to do this first, and I need to do this first, and and then when I've done all of these things, then I can serve these people. It's like, you are just caught up in your limitations and you're not actually putting your clients first. Get the fuck over yourself and deal with your clients. And it's like, whoa, okay, I thought I needed to go and learn all these things. It's like, you've already got so many qualifications and you're already helping people. And the best qualification is helping people and having the people around you that say all the time, oh my gosh, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you charging people for this? Da, 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 da. That's why most people become coaches, because they love helping other people, right? And absolutely, it's good to get qualifications and all of the things. I'm not saying not to, but I'm generally saying that most people that I see have so many freaking qualifications and they do nothing with it, right? And they definitely aren't supporting themselves full-time or financially with the things that they want to be doing. And so they have all these other bullshit around them. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. But hello, amazing people. So many amazing people here. Hello. So I'm wondering, like, where is this showing up for you? Are you giving up on yourself before you even get started? And is it because you don't have effective tools in your tool belt so you don't know how to deal with it? Or is it that you don't have the support of people around you that can help guide you through the process? Or is it that you love being a victim and being stuck in your own shit and you just want to stay there because you actually get all your needs met when you are that person? Because some people love being in that place and love being the victim and love never stepping out of that space because they just want to be, well, they want to be the victim and they get all of their needs met. They get to be significant in that moment. They get to be like heard in that moment. It's when they get to be seen because their programs and their stories and their issues are just always there, right? Rather than actually going through and stepping in to the arena and giving themselves a fucking go, right? Like, I love doing this because I'm one of those coaches, obviously, that will not put up with somebody's bullshit. I will nurture you through the process and helps you to understand what's going on. But I'm not going to be stuck in your victim. I'm not going to be stuck there with you, and neither are you if we work together. We are going to literally guide you into the path that is of least resistance to where you want to go. It's not about making things hard. Like, humans make things hard. It doesn't need to be hard. Things can be easy and they can be quick, right? With the right guidance. Because I don't want to work with my clients forever. I want them to be super successful and work with me, and then that's it. They get to go on their merry way and they are set up with a foundation, a business. And generally a lot of my clients will end up going on to having non-for-profits because I know the sovereign space very well, and I know the how to make your own non-for-profit and things like that, with a community solution that gives impact, that creates impact for local community or the impact that you want to create on the world, because that is one of my key drivers in life. I have no idea where it just cut out. Anyway, that is one of my key drivers, is that I get to work with people that actually want to create change in their lives and have greater impact in the world. And a lot of people that come to work with me, they're so caught up in just this, like, you know, the next 5 minutes of their life, that they're actually not even thinking broader scale. And that's why they don't have the drive to actually get to where they want to be, because it's just such a dream that they don't know how to ground it into their reality. And that's the space that I like to work with people in. It's like, we work through the limiting beliefs, we get you to where all your needs are met. And thank you for coming back on. Thanks for coming back on. We get all your needs met so that we can, and Dave, I just did a previous video and it cut out. That's why, like, this one's here. I don't know why it cut out. And I am going to be on guitar lesson today, but this is really important. I had to get this message out there really quickly because it just come through. And it's really important that we look at what we actually want to create, but also what we actually want to create in the world. So not just in the next 5 minutes, but what's that thing on our heart that, like, seems so far out there that we could never really achieve? Because it's achievable. You just maybe not had the right support or had the right know-how to get there. But there are so many people there ready to serve you, ready to support you through your process so that you can change the things in the world that you want to change. The medicine that is in your heart, that is your thing that's calling you forth in life, is so freaking important. So please never think that it's unachievable, because everything is achievable if you've got the right support around you. And the most trickiest thing, like, a lot of people, it's mostly time or money that people do not have, right? If you're wealthy, then you've figured out the money thing, and it's generally time that you don't have. If you've got you know your finances aren't great, then it's generally the money thing that's an issue, right? So it's generally those two things that are always at play. And if you don't have the time but you've got the money, it's like, how can we change this story that you've got in your head? Or how can we shift things in your business where the business isn't dependent on you, where you can step away from things and allow yourself the experience of time so that you can create exactly what it is in your world? Because for me, if you don't have time or money, they're the exact same energy. You're still in lack and scarcity, and you're still stuck in your story big time, right? So how can we create an ego in as well that allows you to not be the only person involved in that business? How can we shift and change things? I mean, obviously a bit different if you're a service provider and you're a single operator, but there is also other ways to provide you income so that you don't have to have you being provide you income so that you have some space and time to be able to step away from the business or create more turnover in the business so that you've got the time to be able to step away because you've got that money in your bank account that makes you feel safe, secure, and you're able to step away, because that is a super big one. Because if you don't have time, if you do not have time to step away from your business owns you and you're a bitch to your business. So if you have different resources, then things can shift, right? Or if you don't have the finances, then it's about stepping through those limiting beliefs and really creating the abundance that you deserve, because scarcity is a mindset. It's not a reality. There is always a will and a way, and somebody's done it. A million people have done it before us, and they were able to get to the places that they needed to get to. And once you just have that shift in your consciousness, then it's literally like that. And overnight, like this client that I took on yesterday, things can just shift and things can just come in. It's like, whoa, I didn't think it would happen that fast. It's like, yeah, because you create your reality with your mind. And that's why it's so interesting when I have people that are trolls on here and they're like, fuck da 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 da. It's like, whoa, your reality is a bit shit and I feel sorry for you. And you should get a coach, because they will help you get out of your freaking assholeness and be a nice human, right? And help you get through the limiting beliefs where you are a hater in other people's worlds. Anyway, I went on a tangent. So I hope this was of somewhat valuable. That's just a little bit of something that's come up for me today. Like, don't allow your stories to be bigger than your dreams, and don't allow your dreams to just always stay as dreams. Help yourself. Get somebody in your space that is freaking ninja stealth at holding you accountable, holding you to your highest standard that you never even thought possible because you're just so used to playing mediocre and average. Get somebody that is going to make sure that you are able to work through your limitations and actually land the thing that you want to create, whilst creating a foundation for that business, that idea to actually become your reality. It's really important so that you can just, in this lifetime, give yourself the gift of seeing what you can achieve and how fucking good it makes your heart feel, rather than just accepting things the way they are because you're too scared to step beyond your reality, too scared of your own self-worth issues, too scared of your own brilliance, too scared to be seen by others, too scared to be more successful than your family or your friends. Like, don't let that shit hold you back. You're better than that. You're bigger than that. And your impact is so great when you step into your full power, right? So just wanted to share a little bit about that. And as always, Blythe Langford, holistic business coach. Love serving humans to live in pure possibility and get out of the bullshit that keeps them stuck, because you are better than that. You are bigger than the stories that keep you stuck, and they're not even yours. They're stories passed down to you from your family line, from your ancestors, wherever they grew up. Like, there's often cultural stories, like a lot of people that grew up around war times and things like that, or had parents in the war. It's still in your DNA, but it's not yours. You don't need it and you don't deserve it. You deserve to live in this moment in time, free and fully expressed, and being able to be rewarded from that. Not rewarded, but you deserve the money that goes with that as well. And you deserve the freedom and the time that goes with that as well. And you deserve to be fully turned on by your life, because it's your freaking life, right? You get to live it. You get to create it. So why not have it being the best fucking life possible? You don't need to accept mediocre. So that is a little bit about what I just wanted to share today. And if any of that resonates with you, and if you're ready to step in and be one of these fucking brave people that's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that it's like, I want to do something better than this, and I just don't know how I'm supposed to like do the things, then I challenge you to get in touch with me. I can actually help you work through this process and discover what it is that is your medicine that's going to help other people in this planet or on the earth or whatever it is in your business, and reach out and be brave, because you know that the thing that you're doing is probably bigger than you and you need some help in order to achieve it. And I'm ready. I'm ready to hold you accountable. I'm ready to serve you and your mission so that you can give your medicine to the rest of the world, because you fucking deserve somebody to be there to hold you at your highest self, at your highest expression of who you are, right? I love you. I love you so much. Get in contact, DM me, or put a little whoop whoop down the bottom and I will contact you back. Lots of love. Do the thing that you've been avoiding.